Get some.
Your son is not stopping
Yeah,
today.
right?
I'm gonna kick him out.
Oh, there we go. We are live.
And then you gotta double close it.
Double close it.
Double close it.
Yeah.
Or else.
Let it here spin. We're ready. Rocking and rolling. I like it.
Dang.
I'm gonna adjust the video so that I want to put this one first.
Yeah, just so before you do any of that though, click the end. They automatically add their end shit here.
Mm-hmm.
So just do
Oh, I see.
every time.
Okay, every time. I didn't know that. And it's on the other video.
You just tap it and hold and drag. So
Hi, buddy.
Okay.
hold it.
We're going live.
And then, okay.
No, thank you.
Do you want to say hi to the fans?
It's better than the other.
Hi, say hi to your people.
It's just got more stuff to do.
No,
Okay.
people here.
No people here.
All right.
What up, everybody? What is a crack-a-lack? Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Did you?
Before we do this, Mo,
It's
I
good.
just want to see what other camera is computer. Which computer do you close in on? This one?
What do you mean?
If I pull you in, is it that computer that
Yeah.
pulls you in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if I have a camera connected to it,
Right.
like when I do Mo, it's my computer, but
What are you doing,
the
Sam?
camera's over there.
What are you looking for? You want a jacket? You called?
Trying to mute it.
I want to play
Or can you're the only one that can talk.
You wanna? That's Daddy.
Can you guys hear me?
Dad,
Yes.
I want a battleship, Daddy.
You want to play Battleship?
Yes.
How do you remember about Battleship? But I put it away.
Oh no.
You want to ask them? If they say yes, then we can play Battleship.
Say,
Come here.
okay, excuse me, can I play Battleship? Ask everybody. Mom is gonna go get it if you say.
Oh,
Say, excuse me, people. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Look at the face.
Hi.
Look at the face. Ow.
Okay, hey, listen.
Ow.
Okay, say hey, everybody. Say hey, everybody.
Hi.
You wanna show them? Remember, it's only 4.
I got only 4. I got no
Hey, Titan. Hold on, guys. A little crazy here. So, Titan, tell everybody, what is this? What is this? Planets. How many planets do we have? 8.
No.
Do you know the planets?
No.
Do you know?
10.
10. Okay. How do you know the planets? Tell me which ones they are. Start. Which one? Yeah, go.
Under pressure. Now he's on. Now he's on.
Go.
He's gonna. What up, everybody?
Tell me the planets. Which ones?
Mercury.
Okay. More.
Can you do Mercury, Dad?
I can do it. You want me to paint it?
Yeah.
Come on.
All
All right.
guys.
That's it. That's all you got of time today.
We're gonna rock and roll here in a sec. Just want to jump on early, say hi to you guys, see how you're all doing. Yeah, Titan is tall. Mexico was great. Thank you guys. Other phone is winning.
I don't have the.
Hey, Titan, come here.
Momo, you got the work phone?
Yeah.
Oh, you do have the work phone because you're putting up the thing. So yeah.
She got the other.
No, you can do the editing on the one.
I'm making the meal.
I don't need this.
Oh,
You keep editing. You keep doing your thing. Hey guys, what's rocking?
I don't think I sent the link though.
Did you send the link, baby?
I didn't send the link.
Okay.
Which is we logged in from here. You already logged in.
Yeah, but the link has to go to him to jump in.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then as soon as you get up, let me see those questions. Or text me. Let me grab that phone and text something.
Oh, I got
Can we send
Mona,
so
will you
you
text, just text me the info here. The old phone.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I got you.
More.
Oh, it's on my phone. Oh, so many phones.
I
So
love
many
that.
phones.
I love that you guys, you're following, your program. Yeah.
So you could just
Yeah. Depends on the lighting.
it's just this. So if I
If we had a better camera too.
go this way, like that's kind of cool.
And if we did a camera, we could actually do the little camera. We've done that before.
Yeah. But I gotta show her because it's different from that camera.
Okay, there you go. Do your phone.
I think that is cool.
I like that.
See this?
That's fine.
What am I looking at?
You're just looking at the color.
Uh-huh.
They want to hear my cycle.
What's that? Go back to the windows. Now that would work if it was earlier or later, and then also maybe it'd be a little bit crisper if it was the other camera. Even the little camera works doing that. Yeah, it's not as quality as that, but it gives you some.
And she can also over there too. That's always a good spot
Yeah, that's good.
with your stuff.
I like the windows though.
It just looks dark.
Yeah.
It looks like the your eyes are dead. Kaput. You
And
just-
boom, awake,
Yeah.
awake, and you still get some. All right, so let me go over these questions with you guys, if you don't mind.
Don't have to.
Like it.
I already did it. But to answer that,
Mona, just so you can hear how he does it.
Yeah.
you would if you wanted
I
to do
have
it
to
from
do
right
it
there,
from
you just take over for a minute and then hit the button, the invite. And
Yeah, like usually. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Just going over these questions, guys, for today. What questions do we have, you crazies? What?
there you go.
What? What is this?
Mike, do you remember how old you were when you hit your first 315 bench?
Yeah, I do. I was 14. 14 years old. It was after I won Teenage Washington, and I had 3 weeks to prepare for the teenage powerlifting. And I got 315 in the gym. But in the meet, I only got a 275. And you guys know that the reason why that is because the bench in the gym is just a touch and go. In the meet, you have to pause. And I held that thing because it was my first powerlifting meet. And, you hand it. Then they say, bench, bring it down. You pause. Mostly back in, you got to remember, this was back in 82, 83. So back then, those guys, Magruders, exactly. This man knows. This man was there with me. And then, and this was fun, man. It was fun too. Now, this cat right here, actually trained with me over at Magruder's when he wasn't dieting down for wrestling. What is up here, Ray? What's his shirt? You guys like that? The King. The King is in the hizzle.
And I don't have a video of you as a kid hitting 315 for one, but I got a video of you as a kid hitting it for like 8.
Yeah.
Like a bunch. So.
Oh, Donnie, you got to see that video. Powerhouse, when we were slamming that 315 for 10 to 12 reps.
That was a
with
Powerhouse?
a drop set. And we'd go 315 for like 10 to 12, whoever won. Go to 225, go again, and 135 for like, I don't know, 30, 40 at that point. But yeah. And we did some shoulder presses on the Smith machine after, but the shoulder presses was a behind and then in front, and then behind and in front, and it was so fun. But we'll get those videos. We got to start jumping into this and getting you guys that content of the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. But I am enjoying sharing what I do now, because I do notice that a lot of the pros show only the stuff from back in the day. And I don't want to be that guy. For me, I don't want to be that guy.
You just want to be you.
Yeah, I'll show you some history and stuff like that. But look what 40 years of lifting can do for you. I think that's the ultimate goal here.
There it is. That's the caption right there.
So that's what's kind of going on. Magruder's. Another Magruder. Yeah, the gym was, man, if you were a kid in that time, in that area with my time when I was there, before he sold out to Pac West. You guys remember Pac West? Yeah, it was like the Bally's and stuff. It was the first really big chain. And Jeff was like, they bought him up and made him CEO of that. And so he was already working with Weider when I was a kid. He was one of the few powerlifters that was working for Weider. So it was so cool.
How long did it take you to go from 405 bench to a 500? I'm 21 and I'm currently at 425, but I feel like it's taken forever to get to 500. Do you have any advice? You inspire me.
Yeah, do partials, do floor presses.
Wait, partials?
Yeah, partials.
I thought partials are fucking bullshit.
Not for a guy that wants to get strong and actually put some weight on there, because partials obviously is going to be more weight because you can move more weight, and so your nervous system gets to it, and so your body gets.
Hold on.
Yeah,
you lost.
I know,
because it sounds like you just kind of came up with a strategy and you followed the strategy and implemented it, and then you got incredible results from that. Is that
well,
what you're
it
trying
worked
to
for
say?
me as a kid, and I don't know
Jeez.
why you guys run away from that kind of stuff. I mean, it sets you up. Just imagine this. Let's say hypothetically, you get to ridiculous strength. Like this kid right here is a great strength, and he's how old?
21.
He's 21. He's already over a 400 bench. So that's really good. Let's say he gets in the next year or 2 years to 500. Now imagine just fine tuning that. You got to the level of the 1%ers, right? And now you just fine tune it for the next 30, 40 years. And then people will go, well, how did you bench 500 for 40 years? I don't get it. Well, we just kind of showed you. Get there when you're young and healthy and everything's working. Fix that body, the nervous system to handle that kind of pressure. And then just retain it. It's a guy that gets in shape. How do you get in shape? He got in shape once and he just retains it. That's the kind of thing. And then today we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff, but feel free to ask questions. We're going to talk to a guy that got in shape and he just keeps it now. And he gets to party and play and stay up late. Trust me, he lives in Florida. I'm going to bed before he's in bed, and he's 3 hours ahead of me. And then he's up before me, and again, he's 3 hours ahead of me. And I should be up. Yeah. So this is what life's about right here. This guy coming on, the man, the myth. The guy is a freak of nature, the party boy himself. And he comes to you. Look at that. Art. Come on, man.
Got me rolling.
You like it?
It's good. Power, the power.
All right, pull him up. All right, so coming up right now, the man, the myth, Party Hardy, my boy John from Florida, who's taken over the world with HRT, Titan Medical's lead man. Let's bring him in. Big Johnny.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good, my brother. Hey, you get my volume over here?
Yeah.
I think I got it. Talk to me.
Whew. It's been crazy days. It's been a crazy week. Obviously, a lot of things going on in Titan Medical Center land, from the Titan Transformation Challenge, 60-day challenge starting very soon, to getting ready for Columbus with the Arnold out there with you guys, to looking at new therapies that we're going to be integrating here very shortly, that I'll be talking to you guys here in the next couple of weeks about. But there's a lot of exciting things going on right now, for sure, 100%. It's been getting crazier and crazier, and it's going to get even more crazier. But I'm all about that. Bring it on. I want new challenges. I want to hit new highs and peaks. So that's what it's all about, man. Living optimal, living your best, and feeling your best.
I love that you're already working on new protocols, new things.
Oh yes.
I love that. Obviously you're not where you are by just sitting and waiting and letting people hand you stuff. You're out there working.
Definitely not. So the big thing was, one thing was, the different peptides. There are different peptides that are coming to you guys very shortly. I want to try them first. I'm going to go through them protocol wise, make sure everything is good. Safety. I want my providers to be on board, make sure everything is all right with them. But there's a lot of new things coming, and there's a whole bunch of things that we already have still, right? And it's just going to be, like I said, kind of crazy as far as all the choices that people are going to have out there. Valentine's Day is coming for all you guys and ladies out there. So, next week, the big day, a lot of people probably celebrate on the weekend instead of during the weekday. I'll be doing both. So, but at that point, being prepared for that, enhancers,
look at this guy.
Enhancers,
I love it.
Best.
Yep, that is coming up, and I know that there's something that Titan Medical can offer these guys. What was the word he used a couple weeks back? I'll use the word when you want to perform at a different level.
That's right.
I know Titan Medical probably has something, and it's a good time to get that. Destroy was a good word.
Yes.
Crush.
Rearrange.
Yeah.
Check the back up. Yeah. So talk to us. What's going on over there?
Sure. So, as far as Valentine's Day, we always run a Valentine's Day special. So that special is going into effect today. It means if you buy 5 libido enhancing therapies, you get your 6th one for free. So at that point, there's a lot of different ones to choose from regular sildenafil, which is our Superman, that has Viagra in it. That's the main active ingredient is sildenafil. So that's going to obviously create blood flow, vasodilation all throughout the body and down to the extremities. We do a couple other ones. So if you're on testosterone replacement therapy with us or prescribed, and we can verify that, then we actually have sildenafil and tadalafil, which is Cialis, and we have them mixed with a back end of 10 milligrams of micronized testosterone. So people always ask me, like, well, what does that do, right? So when you have sildenafil or tadalafil, Viagra, Cialis, you're utilizing these things, and they're vasodilating. So they're going to create blood flow and help you with erections. So for a guy, that's great. We can get an erection, that's awesome. But a lot of guys are, on the older side, and usually they have younger partners. So at that point, like, it's okay. They have the erection, and they go the first time, and they have enough energy to sustain this. But if you have a younger partner, they might want to go 2-3 times. You never know, right? So at that point, this will give them more endurance and stamina to be able to plow through the second or third time.
Slides that in so
Plow,
soft.
baby,
Go
plow.
to plow that in, slide it in. What do you just? Wow.
So those are 2 good ones, right? And then,
Yeah.
You have like Cupid's Candy, which has oxytocin, tadalafil, and PT141, which is an FDA-approved peptide, will never go away. And that works on the nervous system, the vasodilation, and bonding. So there's a lot of different things that go with that. And you and your partner can take this. So girls and guys can take this, or if you're with a guy and guy can take this, I guess. However you want to break it down and split it, you can take these things and be able to utilize them together. Or you can just take them by yourself and you can take your girl or guy to a whole different planet and be the superhero that they want you to be in the bedroom. right? You can be a superhero outside the bedroom, but it doesn't mean you get both aspects. And some people may fall short in one of those aspects, but you don't have to. And even if you don't need to, right? Say, oh, I don't need that stuff. I'm good, it's fine. That's fine. But on special days like Valentine's Day or birthdays or anniversaries, you want to make it extra special. That's when your partner, especially females, really remember. When it's your anniversary, when it's Valentine's Day, when it's their birthday, these are ingrained and burned in their mind. So at that point, you want to make that lasting impression. And even if you're going on your first date or, you're having your first time with your partner, you might set the bar like super high, but they're always going to remember the first impression. And you know how girls are usually. Girls usually talk about, oh my God, does this, he does this for me, he does this, and man, he is just wrecking me in the bedroom. And the girlfriends get a little jealous, like, oh, like I want that, or like, nuh-uh, like, so you can create that speculation about your performance and how good it is just by, a good first impression. So there's different things that you can utilize these things for. You can use them in all different situation scenarios. Super cool, super awesome. Sharice won't let me have any because literally I will probably rearrange things in her. And the thing for me is that when I take something like this, it's really weird. Like I get so much blood flow, and I don't have to take this, and I get a lot of blood flow. But if I do take one of these, because I told you guys, I try all this stuff first. For me, sometimes I can't finish. I have the erection for hours. Just I actually feel sorry for Sharice to a certain point because he's banging around. So, at that point, it will change the game with your performance if that's what it is. If you maybe finish too fast, this could delay some of that, so it can make it better for you and your partner. There's a lot of different things out there that we utilize, but for Valentine's Day, that is like a go-to. A lot of people pick up on those libido enhancers or bedroom enhancing therapies, and they utilize them for like special occasions or whenever they want. Maybe they go out there drinking too much and they have issues with that, and sometimes it helps them through. I mean, there've been all
A question
kinds
for
of
you on this.
situations.
Because I know a lot of these guys just do the joke is the gas station pills,
Yes.
and they're doing great. Those little things that are just there.
Yep.
This is the top tier of that.
Yes.
And so, do they need to? Is that something they can get from you without doing a blood work or anything like that? What would the protocol for them to get something like that?
No blood work is needed for any of the libido enhancers or bedroom enhancing therapies. All you have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork. You see our provider, one consultation per year. That's all it takes. And you can order every month, every week if you want to on something like this. I know a lot of people stock up. They get 30 at a time. And some people get varieties of different things, because there's a lot of different things that we offer as far as that goes. So, at that point, it's real simple and real easy to do. Just fill out the new patient paperwork. You're going to see our provider. Boom, you're ordering, and you're good to go. So if you get on the schedule this week, we could probably have it to you before Valentine's Day, depending on where you're at and how fast it takes you to order.
Yeah, I would say, you guys, everybody out here, or girls, if you're watching and you need your man to, your man better than we do. So
Yeah.
I would say step it up and get those orders in today, especially if you can, because I guess I don't know what the gas station pills is. I should ask Serge right here that goes there daily.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get the orders in. Call Titan Medical today. We'll put the number up there for you guys to hit that up. And that way you get your order in time for the big day or any other kind of celebration too. You don't need it just for the V-Day, obviously.
Yeah. Well, Valentine's Day falls, I think, on Tuesday this week or next week, excuse me. And so usually people like celebrate on the weekends if it does land on a weekday because they're working, they got kids, whatever it is. So that might delay a couple days for you guys as far as that goes. And then the gas station stuff. So I don't know how many reports, obviously people go to the gas station, they get some of these different things. So in some of the reports that have came out, some of these supplementations that you're buying in the gas station are sprinkled with sildenafil or tadalafil. And they've actually caught this a lot, especially lately. Because there's so many different things that are hitting the market, especially gas stations, smoke shops, all these different things, that it's hard for the DEA or the FDA to even keep up on all these things. So if they get a good report, like, hey, listen, from different people complaining, like these people are selling this stuff, they might go in and check the products. But if you get no complaints, usually, when whatever goes underneath the wire goes underneath the wire. And it's not really the right way to do. But if you really want to get the real deal, and that's what I would recommend, this is the real deal, and it's top tier. So at that point, you're getting the best of the best.
Yeah, I think for you and me, we always talk about. I'm not gonna go by and get to the gas station and take a pill that I'm not really sure what's in it.
Yeah,
You know,
no.
You're just playing with fire there.
It's Russian roulette.
Going back to the pounding and the sliding in, get your orders in, make it in. Here's the number right there for you guys, and you don't need blood work or anything like that.
Yeah.
Take that down, give that to your girl, throw it in your phone, put it on speed dial. Start stepping up.
Be ready to go all times. That's what it's all about. Be ready to go in any situation, scenario.
You were saying at the beginning of the show, and I know we all got so much going on. I do, you do, everybody does. I was assuming, and I could be wrong, I thought the 60-day challenge has started. It is getting still ready to start. Is that
It
correct?
is. So I delayed it 1 week because a lot of people were trying to keep joining, and I want to make sure that we have a
This is great,
open
though.
ample. So I want to at least give them the rest of this week to do it, and then I'm going to launch it next week no matter what. So at that point, if you get in, great. If you don't get in, I'm sorry, you'll miss it till the next time. But
So-
I want to make sure that we had all the contestants got in and that they want to get in. Some still had questions. Some were scared. I had some people, they're scared about their pictures getting posted. Like, can we create a new Instagram? Like, no. And I told Art and everything like that, and I'll tell everybody like this. So we're not going to post your pics, right? Your progress pics that come in, but we do want you to post one time a week, and it's on your story, a static post, whatever. And it doesn't have to be a progress pic, but just some pic. And the reason that we want people to post, it's not for us to get visibility. It's for people that are in your network to be motivated by you. They're seeing you do this, not me, not you, Mike. They're seeing that person. And if that person sees you doing it, then they can say, well, I can do this too, or maybe I should do this. And you motivate people out there. The last challenge, that's what happened. That was the big thing that happened, is these people that were posting on their pages got all different other kinds of people really excited about it and really wanted to do what they were doing. And I think that's awesome because, it's somebody that you know personally. It's not just some stranger like me or somebody else talking to them. It's something that they can relate to, that they might know personally in real life. And at that point that they can say, hey, listen, if you're going to do this, I'm going to do this too. And that just, becomes contagious. It's like a dance floor. If at the beginning of a night, right, you have a DJ go on and nobody's on the dance floor, it always takes that one person to go out on the dance floor and start dancing, and then everybody starts coming out there. It's like, people don't want to be the first. But at that point, when they see other people doing it, then like, oh, they start getting excited about, oh, I want to do this. So that's kind of why we did it, and that's why I want to do it. And that's the best. I could offer money to somebody real easy. I'm like, hey, listen, here's 10 grand, let's do it, and everybody's gonna jump on board for 10 grand. But I want to do it for therapy so they could get the results and they can stay on that program for at least a little bit, and at that point get better.
Yeah, there's some side effects too mentally that I don't think people realize. There's that sweat equity of them going, hey, I got to give a little something to get something. And they're getting all this information from you and help from you guys for the Titan Challenge. But also, it makes them accountable. I have to put that post up, so I need to stay on point. I want the cheesecake tonight. Well, but I gotta post something. I don't have to post naked shots and all that kind of stuff and showing it, but at least I got to show that I'm pushing it and I'm holding myself accountable for this. So I will post the photo each week of my progress of going through.
Absolutely.
And again, I think that's the coolest thing. And then I think anybody, even me, I could say this. When I start my prep, I'm not a fan of how I look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already visualizing what I look at the end.
Right.
And I'm not happy until I get to the end. So I fully understand not wanting to post something like that. And you don't have to post anything and everything and just let them know that you're out there working. But trust me, when you get to the end and then you see the two shots and you put those together, you're like, no, I'm cool showing this now because this is the person I am today.
Yes. And
I think
people get
that's
excited
great.
about that too. And they see the results too, and they're like, man, this is crazy. So
Yeah.
that's what we want to do. We want to change lives, and I'm trying to do everything I possibly can to do it in the positive way for people. And I think this is a good way to do it for sure, 100%.
I had a Titan challenge, my first Titan challenge, and we gave away 10 G's for the winner, and it was close. A guy looked. This kid could have been on any cover of the magazines. He looked great, but his transformation was just him off season to sliced.
Right.
So he was chasing the 10, which is fair, good. I'm happy with that. But he just basically dieted down.
Yep.
2 people that were married made a commitment to each other to diet together for the Titan Challenge. And these 2 were the best transformations because of the fact they went from somewhere where you're like, I don't think anything's going to happen. You guys don't look good here.
Right.
To wow.
Right.
You know, the one guy lost 180 pounds and competed at the end of it. And it was like, and the wife was the same way. And I couldn't decide, but those are the top 3. And I'm like, I split the money with the husband and wife. I said, you both get 5 G's each and stuff, because it really was a tie for them.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you're like discouraged, thinking that maybe, you know, somebody that's a competitor or something is just going to diet down to win this thing, I don't think so. I don't think Titan Medical is going to look at that and go, yes, compared to the housewife or the guy that's the attorney that's overweight and he has to continue to live that busy life, and he transforms from that 380-pound guy down to 190 and ripped. That's, to me, the winner.
Right.
So I think that people should really realize that everybody has a chance to do this. Everybody has a chance to win, but you've got the support of everybody over at Titan Medical, and you got our support here at the Titan Crew, along with Titan Medical, to help in any way I possibly can.
Come together to be great. That's what we do.
That's what we do, man. So you got this whole week to sign up. So please sign up. Is the doors closed after the sign up?
I'm going to close after the sign up. I don't think it would be fair to have anybody enter after that, because at that point, right? I mean, to a certain degree. So I want to close it just to make sure that somebody doesn't jump in at the end like, oh, this person didn't do it the first week or they didn't do it the second week. I mean, I don't think anybody would know that. It's just going to be maybe behind the scenes with the judges. But I want to be fair. I'm very fair, you know, at that point. I don't know. I mean, you know, what do you think? You think I should let people in after the doors closed?
I think leave it open.
Okay.
Obviously, the people that start on the start date have a better chance, because it's always good to have that 12 weeks or 60 days or whatever that time is.
Yep.
But if somebody just hears about it in 3 weeks and goes, man, I would have done it, I'm okay with it. They get 3 weeks, they get 4 weeks, cool. They at least jump in and they try. And maybe that kickstarts a couple people. I know that I've left mine open, and I had that debate on close it or keep it open. And I'm like, man, if somebody comes in 4 weeks and does the 30-day blitz and they just dust everybody, I'm good with them winning.
Okay. I'll leave it open then. So you guys have no excuse to get in the challenge.
Yeah, but we're starting this thing. We're starting this. So sign up and get your butts over there. Again, here is the number down at the bottom for that. And then we'll put up a email, right?
Yep.
For the 60-day challenge.
That's it. They can go to
And
titanmedicalcenter.com and go right to the challenge page, look at all the rules and what they have to do. And there's email there too as well. And we can put the email up here as well.
Titan Medical Contest.
Okay, so
yeah. Real simple, real easy. Yeah, man. I'm getting excited. Definitely getting excited here.
Well, I think somebody already had some Titan Medical, probably Cupid's candy or something, because he says your biceps are making him wet. So that's kind of cool. Nice. Awesome. All right. Maybe back down on taking those when you're alone there, my friend.
Yeah, right. That's funny.
We got some other stuff going on. Do you got a couple questions before we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, unless you want to go.
Let's do a couple questions here.
Yeah. What is your advice on avoiding injuries such as shoulder impingement, and how to best manage it if you have it?
Well, I think for me, it's range of motion, keep staying open, and put blood into that area to heal. But again, like John's talked about, there's some peptides. It sounds like you already have an issue.
Yeah.
or a minor injury, I guess you would say. Doesn't that sound like he already has a little something going on?
Yeah.
And so this would be a good time to bring in the
Shoulder
BPC.
impingement. Usually, it's the side sleepers get that a lot.
You've been watching Jimmy Bluff, hasn't he?
That's what I
I mean,
That's it.
side sleeping definitely. You put a lot of pressure on the shoulders. You're a bigger guy. Sleep on those shoulders. That can cause impingement. Definitely keeping yourself open is probably the best thing. BPC 157, TB 500. Obviously, the peptides is what I would use to help or to prevent as much shoulder injury as possible. As far as that goes, making sure you're getting good stretching, like you said, range of motion, mobility out of it. There might be somebody that could work on you if you need it. If in the scapula or wherever it's at. I mean, because usually impingement in the shoulder is like right in the center usually. I mean, I definitely have shoulder problems, so I know that and how it feels. But yeah, I've had to sleep on my back, and I hate sleeping on my back. When I broke my collarbone, I think it was like 2006, 5 on a motorcycle. I had to sleep on my back because they don't do any surgery unless you have a compound fracture that busts through the skin. So there's literally like bone on bone. So it's like that, and it heals, it mends. But when you're doing this, they put this strap on you, and it straps and takes your shoulders all the way back like this, and you can't sleep on your side. So you're literally sleeping on your back the whole time. And some people don't mind that. I really hate sleeping on my back, but that's probably the most comfortable position if you have shoulder problems to do.
I'm on my back, but
You sleep on your
Titan
back?
and Mona, yeah. I got the pillows under the knees. I got a couple of pillows under the elbows.
Yeah.
If I do move to the side, I got a couple a pillow underneath and over,
Yeah.
and then a hug.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got those ones you can buy. So if you're a side sleeper, they do sell those pillows where you can put your arm through in the padding, and then at that point lay on it, so it gives the shoulder, it's breathable, and you're not impinging the shoulder and it's straight out. But like me, I can't even put my arm straight without it hurting. So it's just really weird how that is for me. But most people can sleep like that, not an issue.
Hey, I know a guy that runs a company that has some peptides that would help that shoulder of yours. So I would double dose and hope for the most.
Listen, BPC 157 and TB 500 are a staple in my therapies as far as regiment wise. Every morning I'm injecting both into my shoulders, and they do give me relief. So, but it's just at the point where it's not healing everything. I guess there must be some serious damage in there, which I know, but it does help tremendously, and I'm able to lift, which is awesome. And I don't go too crazy, but I can put up 275, not a problem. 10, 12 times. I could probably put up 315 a couple times, no problem. I just don't go overly crazy on the shoulders, even though I have great form. Because, man, when you have problems, form is everything. Because if you're doing bad form, you're just going to do more damage. So, that's one thing that's helped me. But these peptides have kept me in the game, per se, being able to lift and being able to do what I need to do.
But there you go. Thank you. You have a couple more questions here?
Yeah.
I got a good one for us, though. I just had a meeting before this, Mike.
Yeah.
I think I got some good opportunity for us, for sure. So somebody came into me, and they own basically all these homes, and they own this private high school that all it is catered to athletes. So, and all on scholarship. So they basically came to me and said, listen, what can you do for our athletes? And I'm like, well, everything we do is not for a high schooler per se, right? Even though they can take the injectable aminos and vitamins and probably be fine, we just don't service any kids.
Right.
But, they asked me about supplementation. So at that point, that's kind of, I think, a good way to go. We can talk about that later. But, because there are some different things that can supplement for kids that would help them beneficially, possibly, for their workouts or for athletic purposes. But I think it'd be game changers. So that was pretty cool. But that's something. I get parents that ask me all the time, can my son take this Hercules potion? I'm like, listen, I can't tell you that. I probably wouldn't recommend that. But, I'm sure there's people out there that are doing those things. But
we do. Titan is on glutamine and he's on aminos.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
What else is Titan on? Well, he's a Tren, obviously. But it's from Tijuana, and he's 4, so I don't know. But
I used to joke all the time because the people are like, how's Peter so big? How are you that? I'm like, man, I used to inject right through Sharice's belly, growth hormone, right into the womb, man. He'd be sucking on it the whole time.
He is a monster. He's gonna get that though so much.
Yeah.
How is he that age at that height and that size?
I don't know.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love those odd like lone wolves, those standouts like that.
Yeah. Hell
If you
yeah.
guys haven't seen John's kid, he's just towers over me.
Yeah, he's definitely getting big.
And it's got to be growth hormone. It's got to
Yeah,
be.
right. If I
The
did get some
hair.
growth hormone,
You know,
I mean,
the little.
I think.
I love that he has peach fuzz.
Yeah. No, his chin is now. He's got the whole thing. On his
He's got the whole
chin.
thing.
Yeah, he's got the little chin for sure. It's all growing in now, so he's
All
getting
right,
more
because
facial
when I
hair.
saw him, it was just kind of like that peach fuzz,
Yeah.
kind of. Hey, I got a little hair. As a kid, I took chapstick and put it on there to make it look dark, like I had a mustache. Wonder at 14 years old. Look at this. Look at this peach fuzz, you idiot.
Oh, that's awesome. That's definitely awesome.
I have another question up here. Now, John is too young for this one, but he's working towards it. If I don't see it, don't worry about it. Go on to another one, Jeffrey, if you got something.
Yeah, I got one weird idea.
There was someone on here just asking, he's in his 50s and stuff like that. Any tips? And again, our tips, and we lay them out here as we talk and on my YouTube. So it's already there for you. You're not going to get a specific thing that's going to save you after 40 or 50. It's going to be number of things that helps you in you trying to get better as you are aging. This one's good.
Yeah.
Is that the one? I'm 58, decent build, stays sore. Any hardcore advice on recovery?
Oh, wow. Stays sore.
So
Does that mean he does like a workout on Monday and he's just toasted all week?
Yeah, I don't know. Johnny?
consistent on workouts, like he's working out every week. That's the next question, because obviously if you work out 1 week and you don't work out for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then you go back in the gym, you're gonna be sore again. But usually I get this because one, I'm gonna say, hey, listen, blood test, because this sounds like maybe possibly if you have low testosterone and all these different things, it's gonna be harder to recover. That will definitely be it. The next thing is are you taking this other sort of supplementation? Because we know that glutamine, there's different things. Maybe Hercules Potion can help with the recovery as far as the soreness. And as a soreness, you're saying stay sore all over the body or just the areas that you're working out that day? Because, obviously as you get older, if you have bad shoulders and everything like that, they might stay sore for a couple more days or for a week because you have them inflamed and all these different things are going on. So, one, I would say blood test for sure, because I get this all the time. Obviously, guys, they can't recover as fast as they get older because their hormones are deficient. And if they are up to speed and optimized, you do recover faster. That's why, even if it was a bodybuilder or whoever it is, they can recover faster and they can work out more times per week because their body is optimal and they're getting all these different things in there that are speeding up the recovery process inside the body. So at that point, there's a couple different questions.
I'm curious, and you can write this down below. His name is Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Hey, Jordan. So I love the fact when I'm sore more than when I'm not sore because of the fact that I know when I'm recovered. So like my chest is toasted today and it is sore, and I won't go near that chest until that is gone. So it wouldn't be a continuous sore. I'm just sore now. I trained yesterday, obviously. And so hoping in the next couple of days, that at least the chest will be okay. And then that will kind of tell me that I can go train. And I like that better than when I'm not sore, because I'll just keep pushing and pushing it if I feel like I'm recovered. So yeah, it's just a little confusing for me that you're always sore. It sounds like you might be training too much, or like we all do, we get older, right? And so my recommendation is, like he says, Hercules Potion, Titan, we got some glutamine, and then we're going to be working on a line of supplements for you guys so we can get some more glutamine and all that kind of stuff. So Johnny and me are working on some things. We'll get back to you.
He's a trucker. 2 meals a day, 6 hours of sleep, works out often.
Yeah.
And he's always sore.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can't fathom being in a car that much. My back would be toasted. Brother, you're a beast, man. I'm glad that you're still working out and doing what you do, because that's a hard job. People, well, you're just driving. That's a position, and that's tough on your body. So I would do the blood work,
Definitely.
and then you can kind of make a decision from there. That's what I would do. Mostly 58. You should
At
be doing
58
blood
years
work
old,
anyways.
this should definitely be something you should be checking and making sure it's optimized, especially on the road. I've got a lot of patients that are truckers, to be honest with you. ECAs are a big one with them because it keeps them awake and they don't have to take anything from the gas station. But you know, at this point, like, there's a lot of people that are truckers. I have guys and girls that are truckers. I had one that was like one of the Alaskan truckers and stuff like that. That was kind of crazy because they showed me some video from them on the road in Alaska on ice roads. It was just nuts. I would never do that ever in a million years. You get stuck out there, you're like almost done. But you know, I mean, at that point, you know, if you're working out often, and that's every week, I would imagine. You know, like Mike said, you don't want to work out sore areas, but you want to be able to recover, and you should be able to recover within 2 to 3 days. I mean, right, Mike? How many days? How many days maximum have you ever been sore?
If I go mental, I'm
Yeah.
3 days to the most, and I'm good again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna probably train to your intensity, dude. I mean, it's.
I
see
don't
some
think they
people out there
push
training.
their.
The average person is not training tense like that.
Yeah,
They're in there, they get the reps.
that's why I think you and I said blood work, because of the fact that it's the individual. Maybe
Yes.
okay, I can go a little bit more crazy than the average person.
Yes.
But I would say that anybody and everybody that's doing this, your blood work's going to tell you everything. Like I just had an incredible one of my sparring partners at jiu-jitsu is 31, I think he is. He just got his blood work done by Titan Medical. He had a talk with the wellness provider, and he's coming over later today to talk to me about this. Now he's 31 years old. His testosterone was in the 600 range, which is good.
Yeah, that's great.
Is it great for a 31-year-old? It's not super, but it's not bad.
No.
That being said, too, he's trained 6 days a week. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's a beast of a kid. His free testosterone was at 11 in the tanker. That's not what you want,
Definitely.
right?
Definitely not. Definitely
Yeah.
not.
And so I'm curious to see what the wellness provider recommended and what I can suggest at this time. But at 31 years old, he has so much life.
Yeah.
And I don't want him fighting as hard as he is. And this sounds like the truck driver. He's out there and he's pushing it.
Yep.
And I like these guys more than the fitness guys because of the fact that they're living it and they're pushing it so hard, and they're not giving up. The 58, he's driving. He's only worked 6 hours of sleep, but he still works out. I love you. That's props to you.
Absolutely.
And just like this kid, he does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu twice a day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 because he also coaches Titan. And I'm like, he's beating himself up with an 11 on free testosterone. I'm like, well, you got to make some decisions now, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so just for you guys out there, a 58-year-old trucker wants to know what's going on. I want to know what his blood work is because this 31-year-old who should be fine. Don't you think his free testosterone should be in the 20, high 20, mid 20 range?
Yeah, it should be definitely higher than 11. I mean, 11's getting to the lower end of the scale for sure. I mean, you know, especially 31, but I see so many 30-year-olds at this point where their levels are low. I mean, 600 is a decent number, right? It's kind of like that middle of the road. Like, listen, we really don't want to mess with this right now because it is on a gooder end, but the free testosterone's on the lower end. So it's at that point, like, he's not utilizing that 600 at all because it's so less as far as bioavailability in the body and getting used. So, I mean, there's a couple.
Well, let me ask you
options.
this, though. Let me ask you this because it gives me tingles just thinking. He just got his black belt. He's a beast of a kid.
Yep.
How much better? He just won his tournament. So how much better with that free testosterone in a good, healthy range will he be maintaining that body weight and that it's going to be incredible to see how his strength goes up, how his recovery goes up, how that's going to help his speed. So I see only upside to this.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you can optimize the free testosterone at both levels, you know, are going to be good. I mean, it's going to be a game changer. Once people have low testosterone, things are just not optimal. You're not working like you should, and you're not going to be able to perform at your very best. It is what it is. So these are that's why I said those numbers are very, very important. And free obviously is an important number. Total is an important number. Some providers they just look at one or the other, like, oh, this is more priority than this is. No, it all correlates. It's all correlating. So you don't want just one thing superior. You want everything superior, as far as that goes.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. I'll talk to him, and I'll talk to you after I talk to him,
Yeah.
and try to because it has to be a decision now. 31 years old. Do you want to live beat down and destroyed at 31 already, or can we optimize you and get you back to a regular, healthy level? So you can actually continue to perform this way. And then I worry about this. If he's getting that much wear and tear on his body at 31 and not recovering, what's he at 40?
Right. Because it all goes downhill. The lower you
I
get.
can just hear the people going, oh, he's fine. Leave it alone. Leave it. He's 31. He's fine. It's like, yeah, but by 40, he's broken down now. You just rode that thing into the tanker until it was dry.
That's right.
So
I wouldn't want to be in that situation for sure. I remember at 31 years old, I was on testosterone replacement therapy. And it was a game changer for me. Game changer. My total testosterone at that point was at 98. I remember. I'll never forget it. Game changer for me. And I've seen so many people change tremendously when they optimize their levels or get healthy levels at that point. And then down the dumps. I mean, it's going to be proactive too as well. I mean, if you're seeing it going that way and you're competing or you're doing these different things and you want to be better, then, you have to make that choice of what you want to do.
I love that. Now, I know that every week Titan Medical kind of focuses in on a special peptide, a special choice for that week.
Yeah.
What do we have this week, and what does it do?
Sure. So this week, we always like to do a therapy of the week. We give a discount on therapy of the week, and we promote it. So this week is tirzepatide. So tirzepatide is the big bad brother of semaglutide. So if you heard of Ozempic or anything like that, this is the big bad brother of that. And it has 2 active ingredients. So semaglutide has GLP-1 as the active ingredients, the glucagon-like peptide 1. Works very well with, as far as curbing hunger, basically releasing micronutrients evenly so it doesn't spike blood sugar levels. It will help as well as slowing down digestion to a certain point so you stay hungrier longer. Really great for weight loss. But tirzepatide has 2 active ingredients in it. It has a GLP-1 like semaglutide. It also has GIP in it too as well. And that's just another part of the brain that it will hit to help curb the appetite and make sure that you start losing weight by slowing down digestion to a certain extent. Helping out blood sugar levels too as well. So if there's blood sugar issues, if you don't have any blood sugar issues, this is a common question. If I'm not a type 2 diabetic, can I still take these medications? And the answer is yes, you can take these medications still. It's not going to lower down your blood sugar like insulin would. If somebody takes insulin, they're going to lower their blood pressure immediately. Well, with these, it's not going to do that. And tirzepatide has been approved for weight loss management in some of the drugs, and so is semaglutide. So really good medications, game changers as far as that goes, helps patients lose weight, not get as hungry, so it curbs appetite. So it's a game changer for weight loss. And so we're just out of January into February. People are still on their weight loss kicks or still want to be better or even want to get better for spring or summer coming up because you don't want to wait till the last minute to get your body correct. This one's a game changer. There's no blood work that's needed with this. All you have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork. You're going to see a medical provider here via video conference or in person, whatever way you want. And they're going to be able to go over this and a lot more different options for you if that's what you're looking for to achieve any goals that you want. How you doing, Mike?
Hi. It's still Mike. He just took some glutathione and we changed.
Oh, there's Titan. What's up, Titan? How you doing, man?
Hi, Mr. John.
Oh, you're looking good. Yeah?
Yeah, how are you? So we're going to see you in Ohio.
Ohio. That's right.
We're so excited about the trip.
Yes.
By the way, for everybody that wants to sign up for that 60-day challenge,
Yes.
I put a link up on Mike's Instagram, so on the story. And I
Awesome.
got the link. You guys just click on it and sign up. It's easy. So
Thank
I did
you.
that on Twitter, on Snapchat, on
Yes.
all the pages. So people could have access and not have to really, search for it or call for it.
Real
So-
simple and easy to get in the challenge. So everybody should get in this challenge. Everybody wants to
Oh yeah,
transform.
for sure.
This is right for you guys. And you guys win free therapies, three
he
months of
ain't
HRT. What'd you say?
89. Yeah, he's reading the number 727-389-3220.
I gotcha. Thank you,
Yeah.
Titan. I appreciate that. He's so cute.
So he's home. It's been raining outside. The weather in Los Angeles. If
Yeah.
some of you guys are from Los Angeles, you know what we've been dealing with.
Is
They
it like a
have
flood?
oh my gosh. I mean, it's been raining every day for like a few days now. And we
Oh
still
my
have
God.
rain until like Friday.
Mm.
And it's floods everywhere because they have nothing to drain. They're not draining, nothing, zero.
Oh,
It's horrible.
I'm sorry.
It's like here the rain is like the snow and on the East Coast, like a snowstorm on the East Coast.
Wow.
Okay.
Unbelievable. You
Yeah.
never know.
So,
You know, the world's coming, getting a little crazy as far as environmental. Floods there, hurricanes here, crazy stuff.
yeah. So we have some ideas for the Arnold. We're gonna be there at the gym. What we're gonna
Yes.
do? Obviously, there's some podcasts. We're gonna bring some really awesome knowledge about training and health and fitness and all that stuff, and we'll promote that. But I think Clark is gonna be there with us as well, Clark
Okay.
Bartram. So we're gonna try to really make this like amazing, and everyone that's gonna be on there is just gonna be full of
Don't
like
worry.
all this knowledge, all the
Yeah.
stuff. So I'm making a list of like questions and what we should be talking about, so we can really put it out there for everybody.
Very cool. Very cool.
So who did this lighting behind you over there? What's
Oh,
going on?
Art did this. There's a little graphic for me.
It's
Like one of those
awesome.
balls you touch, you have a little energy in them.
It's like we got the rain and you got the
That's it. I got the
What do
lightning
you
and
call the
thunder on this
lightning?
side. So yeah, so Pros Gym in Columbus, Ohio is where we're gonna be Friday
Yeah.
and Saturday. Couple hours in the morning, couple hours in the afternoon. I guess I've never been. Listen, I've been to the Arnold one time, and that's it. I went. I
Yeah.
went there when.
Well, this is where everything is going to happen because
Yes.
even when we used to, well, we always go to the Arnold, but when we are at the expo,
Yeah.
it's no day that goes by that we don't hit the gym. It's
Oh,
either in the morning or in the afternoon. Everybody's going to be there.
Yes. Yes.
So it's going to be a cool place to collab and see, some of the faces that we haven't seen in a couple of years.
course. Of course.
So
Let me
it's
put them
fun.
on camera. Ask them some questions.
Titan jumped on here. For a
Just
second.
no, he didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Put,
Hi,
put-
Mr. John.
put some of those people on the spot out there in Columbus.
Mommy, get
So for everybody to know, you already told them about the Arnold that we're going to be there.
Yep. Pros Gym, Friday, Saturday, in the morning, afternoon. We're going to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Podcasts, free giveaways. Titan Miles will be there. Some of the other Titan crew behind us. We're going to be out there mingling, talking to everybody. Hopefully bring some people on and, get some really cool content while we're out there. I can't wait.
Yeah. So just anybody that's coming to the Arnold, realize that Pro Gym is right there. It's the main gym for the Arnold. And on top of that, you won't have to be at the expo to come and see us. We will be there for you guys. That's where we're going to be. And we have a nice booth there set up at Pro Gym. And then, like Johnny said, we're going to be doing other stuff, giveaways, getting some workouts in. It's going to be a fun, very relaxing. So do not feel like you can't come up and say hello, can't say hi. Come over to us, talk to us. We will be there at the Arnold Classic here in Ohio in
Can't
just
wait.
3 weeks.
I know. It's coming quick. It's coming quick.
It's coming quick, and I'm trying to figure out if Titan's going to come one day, so you guys can meet the real Titan over there, and then obviously Titan Medical's
Yep.
team is going to be incredible.
Yep.
I know you got, I think, about 6 people coming out, right?
Yep.
6 to 8.
Six people for sure. And then I got people that are going to meet us out there. Like, they're Titan supporters or they know of Titan. They want to come out and hang out. I was like, dude, come on down. That's where we're going to be at. So I'm going to put on my social medias where we're going to be at Pros Gym in Columbus, Ohio, Friday and Saturday. And people can come on down. Like, they want to sign up for blood work, they can sign up for blood work. they want to talk to us right there on the spot, me and Sharice are going to be there. It's the best person to talk to about what we do. And then, I was figuring we'll have some surprise giveaways while we're down there, right? Maybe some blood panels we'll give away for free, or maybe a therapy, like a amino therapy or something like that. I don't know. We'll get crazy. We'll get we'll pick some good things. We'll have some good drawings or giveaways out there.
Information, photos, time, and us.
Yeah,
That's all we need.
That's it.
So head on over Titan Medical. Again, V-Day is coming, so for you guys, get your orders in so that way you can rearrange. And then just be that Superman in the bedroom, like Johnny was talking about.
That's right.
And then also the main focus this week for the peptides. Johnny went over all that information. And again, you'll be able to follow John follow Titan Medical on Instagram.
Yep.
This is, I know, live right now for everybody, but go on over there and see what he's talking about, and his team, again, in the forefront of HRT and best company out there.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Absolutely, Johnny.
Dude, we're only going to do
We'll
better.
finish this out. We got some more talking to do, you and me, yeah?
Yes, sir. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. For everybody here, thank you for hanging out today. We're gonna end the show right there, and we will see everybody next Tuesday.
Later, guys.